Hi, it's Jo from Minerva. Today I would like to show you how to put together a PDF pattern. Sometimes you'll get a free download from us as a promotion, or you can see a free pattern that you would like to have online, or a pattern that you've bought that comes as a PDF, and then you download it and you put it in a packet, and then actually you never get to put it back together. So today I want to make sure that all those hidden PDFs that are in folders in your sewing space actually get to be an item. It's tempting when you get a download and you have all of these bits of paper to just start looking for the bits that you need and trying to just stick together the bits that you need. But for a really successful PDF pattern, you need the sheet that gives you the whole layout, and you need to put together all of the A4 sheets and then cut out your pattern. You can't just snip bits off one corner and then another corner, because on their own, little corners of a sleeve will look like the little corner of something else, and you'll get in a right mess, and then you will have wasted all your printing and your paper. So look for the pattern layout sheet. I'm going to head over to my table so that I can lay everything out and show you some of the key features. When you've printed out your pack, some of the pack will be the instructions, so you can keep those separate, and some of the pack will be the pattern sheets to put together, and these are all numbered and they match these numbers on this layout plan. So this is the layout plan. You've got to find number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 and stick them together, and then you put them in rows. This pattern has 28 pages. Keep your layout sheet to hand, and you're going to take each sheet. This is number 1 and this one is number 2, and we can't put them next to each other because there's a little border around the outside, so we need to cut off one of the borders. Make sure you're using paper scissors, not your dressmaking scissors, for cutting paper. So you cut off the border, and then there are some little markers here, look, to match up. So I need to put those triangles on the triangles, there and there. Those triangles are going to go on top of those triangles. And horizontally, these need to match up here. And then you'll know you haven't got your pattern pieces twisted. I'm going to put some tape along there. When you come to the second row, you're going to take the border off so that you can join them on, but you've also got a border along the outside to use as a matching up line, so I can match this point and this point, and I also need to make sure that the plain is fitting down this side. I've got a piece here to overlap. Just be mindful that you are making shapes that you recognise. You could very quickly look at that and think it was a 9 instead of a 6, so just make sure you're sticking it in the right place. So now I need to take off the side so that I can overlap here, and the top so that I can overlap here. You can overlap lots and lots of bits of paper, but it just makes it more and more inaccurate. So it's best just to put the radio on, start cutting, get your sellotape ready, and enjoy the process. Once you've got your whole pattern sheet together, you've got a few choices to make. So you can keep this as a whole pattern sheet and fold it up and put it in an envelope and trace off the size that you want with tracing paper or Swedish tracing paper, or you can cut out the size you want directly, or you can cut out the larger size or all the way around a pattern piece, and you could use carbon paper and a wheel to trace off the size that you want straight onto your fabric. If you've got any little spaces where it's just peeling apart a little bit, you can just go around and secure those so that you don't get any movement, especially if you've got a very tiny slither of a piece that's joined onto your paper. I've cut mine down to extra small because I'm actually going to use this for my teenage daughter, and I'm going to use the lengthen and shorten line here now and permanently stick that down. And I'm also going to do a small bust adjustment. So I'm going to do all of that and then keep this as my small version of McCall 7322. Being able to put a PDF pattern together is really useful because even if you're not a fan of using them for a whole pattern, you might get an add-on. So for the Indigo pattern, you can get a PDF add-on. For the Scout Tee from Grainline Studio, you can get add-on for different sleeve versions. So don't write off that you're never going to do a PDF pattern. You like patterns. Sometimes just knowing that one little skill will get you a little freebie or a little extra. Hopefully today will have inspired you to put together at least one PDF pattern and get sewing. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.